Alrighty guys, the Ghost Classic is here, so we're going to go ahead and cut it open here. I get the lid off. As you see in those pictures, there was a little damage on the box, but bike is fine. And it's on a nice little pallet, but other than that, it's just cardboard on the outside here. Alright, so as you can see, there's the bike, nicely padded and everything, but of course, being the Classic, handlebars are going to be too long to sit straight, so I'm going to have to line those up afterwards. Everything's nicely wrapped here, so we'll go ahead and cut the straps now. And you can see it's held in nice and tight. And okay. There we go. Now she's free. Okay, we'll grab her by the frame, not the exhaust here. Hold on, where's the? Okay, there we go. All right. Now let's get the kickstand out. Choke lever, there's your oil fill there. Yeah, that is going to be a tricky spot. I see what they mean now about having to use a turkey baster to get that stuff out. But if possible, I still want to actually drain it, so I'll see if I can get a funnel in there and then sort of tip the whole bike. There it is. That's interesting. There's no stickers. Thought it would say Ghost Classic on the side, but I guess not. Take a look at the seat. Nice looking seat, I guess. Looks pretty good. Looks comfortable with the springs on it. I mean, the paint looks great, so pull this off here. We're almost done. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get on the bike and size these up. Tire straight here. And line her up. So what I'm gonna do is a little too much. Alright. Now let's check the alignment. Alright guys, we're going to put some fuel in here. But we'll make sure that the petcock is off because I'm going to have to check the oil first too before we try to start it. Tank inside looks clean here. So they say to use premium, so I've got 93 in this can. They say to keep the fuel about an inch from the top, is what they said. Now before I start it, I'm going to want to hook up my hour meter. Definitely my hour meter. Tachometer can come later, to be honest with you. I mean, not tachometer, odometer and speedometer. But the hour meter I want to get on first. So let me go do that and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I've checked the oil. It's actually full. I have filled the tank, I've aligned my handlebars, and I've installed my hour meter. So we'll get our choke, and yeah, this is in choke position already. Get our see, that's our kill switch, so it's It's just a momentary kill switch, so there is no permanent off switch. Let's turn our fuel petcock on. You can see the fuel going down into the carb now. Okay. Let's make sure we fill the carb up. Check for leaks. Don't see any right now. Alright. Not bad, hang on. Alright, we can turn the choke off maybe. Now I think I'm going to have to leave that on to draw more fuel into the carb. There we go. Okay, keep running. You know, guys, with that baffle, I was thinking it was going to be super loud, but wow, for a first start, she idled great. She might stall out actually. I think the fuel is still working its way into the carb. Yeah, fuel's still working her way into the carb here. Let's see here. In fact, the idle might be a little low. Let's see if we can adjust that. Yeah, I think the idle might be a little low, to be honest. Sorry guys, I'm not used to this. I'm used to my generator when I pull start. It's got a compression release. This doesn't, so be a little more gentle with this thing. No, it's definitely not that it needs choke. Alrighty guys, a couple turns with the idle screw and I fine-tuned it, and actually the idle's fine. So the idle screw is just backed out too far. Alright guys, before we go out and ride this bike and get all kinds of dirt and stuff on it, we want to make sure that we prep the paint. Now obviously, this is a new bike, so there shouldn't be anything on the paint. But nonetheless, I've gone and wiped down the entire bike with a degreaser to remove a water-based degreaser that I diluted by 50% to remove any grease and other things that might be on the bike so that we can get a good bond with our paint sealant. Now my preferred paint sealant of choice is OptiSeal here. This gives you good longevity, easy application, and it's just a lot better than wax for UV protection and water resistance and all that sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and get our foam applicator here. And again, especially with all the intricate things on this bike, we're going to want to spray it onto the applicator, not onto the paint itself. And again, with OptiSeal, a little goes a long way. Make sure you get total coverage here. And then we'll go ahead and get the rear here. Again, you want to get every painted surface, especially the lower ones, despite the difficulty. Because again, those are going to be the ones that are going to be exposed to the most dirt. And the thing is, adding this on now is going to make doing your rinseless washes and such later so much easier. In addition, what we will do is I'm also going to coat the wheels themselves, at least the painted surfaces on the wheels. Again, that'll make cleaning and maintaining the look and finish of the bike a lot easier. And you know, it's little stuff like this that's going to help the bike stay looking new for a long time. And you know, most people, they just want to get out there and ride it, but the thing is, once you get all that dirt and stuff on there, especially if it's water soluble dirt that sort of gets cooked on by time or heat, it's going to be much more difficult later on to remove that. So even on a car, you know, the tires are going to be very important, but especially on a bike, because again, everything adds to the visual look. So the engine itself, the chains, the driveline, everything is part of the exterior look, whereas in a car, all that is hidden away under a hood or underneath the car. So we'll go over that later. But okay, guys, one last thing is I am going to treat the headlight here because it is glass and this housing is some sort of chrome or at least stainless steel or something. And stainless steel does not mean rust proof, just it stains less. It's less prone to rust. So we want to make sure it's coated. Again, all simple stuff. Makes the paint that much more safe and protected if it ever gets rained on. I don't predict riding this in the rain. But again, you never can predict the weather. So if I do get rained on, I'll feel a little bit better about the bike not being too difficult to clean later and the paint being safe. All right, guys, we're going to go over a couple more safety checks here, and then we'll get riding.